From the River Nzoia, we saw the river reed, the Nzoia river reed, out of which Mzee wa Mkota makes the salt. And you know, he's going to tell us the process. You look at it. This is the same reed that we saw in the river. He has harvested it at that stage when he was trying, has tried it, and now he's burning it to create the ash, and then the ash will be distilled through this mechanism, and then the salt, or rather the liquid that comes out of the distillation, is the one that will now be used to try and to evaporate and make salt. But what remains, the ash that remains, you can see this lump of ash here, that the remnants, this is he mixes with the fertilizer, with organic manure, and it makes a lot of it's very good for organic farming. Mzee, kubolele ko sinanje mbona sino nono liko horasi.
Sasa isino bunyasi angane khale kumunyu kwase kama bunyasi buno ne arerengo ngane khola ndi khesamba ngane ndi khesamba ndi enjusi ya mondindi nono sisi ndi nisyo ndakholanga sino ndekhe njusi ya mondi buye bosi likweli ikokhe neliakhakwa likokhe liri ata nekhombakho chumbeli nono nakhamala ndi khusamba nembukula kumutungi kwa sekuno nakhabukula kumutungi kwa sekuno nendamo likokhe lino nga nendamo nafutulakho kimyanya nakharamo likokhe lino nendamina mine nenjukhakho kamechi khungaki nga nenjukhakho aba narere asya sifuria siliyo silayi nasingile nareyo chisala siyange ili kamechi kano karonyasi khosifuria nono kamechi kane kakharonya khosifuria nendesitakho asyawo nenyola chumbili nono khulwa sayi sino nekhola ndindi khesamba nenakhasamba nakhamala ndarra muno nenakharamo
mbekho
likokhe lino nukhombakho chumbili limo.
Oh yes, it is salty, you know. It is salty.
Nono nakhakhelekha nakhamala nenakhamala nekhola ndiyena nenja khura khumayika khusifuria nakhara khusifuria ndatekha sila sikala khusifuria khokho aba niko kumunyu kano.
Oh, nga nokhole kamechi ako nono cha khutya evaporate nga nikaja otekha sisikala khumulwe kwesuya chupeyo kumunyu kwebwo nono siliyo sipimo nomo norumikhila sili munyenyi namo rumetsanga chumbe omwene wipima zayi kholi
barumikhilanga khosa
kidogo nono nyalwa rumikhila buli ndalo namwe muganotekha byakhulya orumikhila namwe lwanga kamalesi wakana khwichuma lulala
tawe nekili chinyanyi kino nebakhurusya khunini manye bulwale bulikho banya bakhurusya khuchumbi ya kawaita yeyo nebakhurera khuchumbi ya seyi.
Yes.
Nono chumbi ya seyi ino kanorechenge munye ayo mwana nakholola chumbi ya seyi neyeta aya nongo musifano muchunanga chumbi ya seyi neyeta aya mumasikamo muno mukhono khanga orumikhila chumbi ya seyi aya ekha foot and mouth ilo khurumikhila.
Mzee is telling us that yes, you use it in the same way that you use salt for cooking, but it's also medicinal. When children have certain coughing, you give them and it heals. Some chest pains of adults, it will also heal. When you have something like gout, the legs are not unstable, it also heals it. He also says that it heals a kettle, tandem.
Mouth and mouth.
Mouth and water. This foot and mouth disease of the cow is also uses it. So, back to River Nzoia, where the only river that has got this river reed, Muchua. And because of the coming of the modern salt, this was forgotten since the 17th century. And Mzee wa Mkota is the only one remaining. And now there are so many people wanting them because even me, not long ago, I was told not to use salt water. White salt anymore. I've given some reddish salt, now I've discovered I'm also going now to enroll, subscribe for him. He will be supplying me with this salt. He tells us that there is a hotel in Webuye town which specializes in the indigenous foods, and it uses this. So people who care for their health, particularly people in their sunset years like me and him, go there and eat the traditional foods with such salt, and therefore it helps them. So here we are. Mzee wa Mkota, he already told us his number. You want to order, anasema una order, unampatia time, ndio sasa prepare. Now he's preparing on order. Inaenda wapi? Naitiri. Unasema hiyo uko na order ya
kucha flyover paka Milo.
This is already doing on order. I wanted some, he says no, this one's already on order, so I'm going to order mine and I'm going to give him my number. He calls me, he goes to Webuye, puts in Rift Valley or in any shuttle, it comes to Kimilili, and I'm home and dry.
Hata saa hizi no kuliko mtiti kuritu.
Oh, kuliko mtiti? No, hekubu kuliko kweno kwasi. No, okusi oriena na mwe kubone huku. Na mukuri atai.
It was in State House of Kebwe.
State House. Now you see, we just came to the Muse's home. We shall see the panorama. Muse is in the group called Slow Food, Nzoia River Reed Salt. You can see it is him here, burning his reeds on a rock. We came here when it was like rainy, so he could not do it on the rock. He's doing it in the homestead. And this is, again, Nzoia, the falls. And this is how the sufuria that he uses, that white salt you can see there, and they put it into banana fibers. And then over here you can see now, the Muse is here. Muse is doing the reed again. This is River Nzoia again. You can see the stones and all that. And this is the banana fiber that he uses to package them. So that's completely natural. And there he is. So Muse, being a member of the Slow Food group, this is the group that was sending this salt abroad. And therefore he has this pamphlet. So what we are saying is what is really on the ground. We are now going into entering his house so that they can show us and we can buy some of his salt. So here it is. Here it is now. This is the salt. Real salt, River Reed salt. Yes, there it is. Sasa hii inakuwa kama mawe utaitengenezaje? Unachukua tu kidogo na Okay. So this is this is how they pack it. This is how inaonekana sasa. This is how they pack it in banana stem, the skin. Dried banana skin, we can see packaging. You really package like this, you patent this packaging, and it goes abroad. So this is the reed salt of Mzee wa Mkota, ready for export. You saw the pamphlet, he exports it there. This, like a stone, you just crack a little, put in your whatever, so in your food, and this is how to package it. And here is now already the ground one you can use. Yes.
Okuno ngaba tali nebeja. Banda khabali manyi ni wose banyala barakarangata. Nono lero ukholanga sakuno kuli kupimira lero khosikikops. Khosikikops. Oh. Nono kuno bukulanga khobusa no khomba. No mkhira. Ngira rais. Nekuno bakhale bakholanga libale kwa sababu sibenyo mwana agumita. Sina kumunyu kuno no rumikhira kumukali. Yes. Warumikhira kuno nuko affect.
So there is a science between making it like stone because when you lick it, I've been licking it, it's quite appetizing. You can be tempted to lick a lot, but he said when you lick a lot, then it can affect you. Anything, too much of anything is poisonous. So they made it into a stone in case a child gets it. Before the child licks until it's finished, already maybe too late or something, or it has been found. So that is the reason why they make it. And he says the Italians came here and they don't know how to make this into flour. So he's now making them this again on order. He makes them into the flour. Flour stage, and then he sells them because they know how to use. But children would want to just lick it but when they lick too much, then it affects their health. So this is reed salt, Nzoia reed salt, only on River Nzoia. Now only with Mzee wa Mkota. We are in his house. He has shown us, he took it from the river up to where he's making the current one and now the finished product. And he has told us where he sells them and the benefits. It is good for eating your food, preventative, but it also heals some diseases, coughing, gout, and chest pains, and even foot and mouth for cattle. So there we are. Sasa kama hii unaweza kuuza pesa ngapi ile umepanga hivi?
Sasa 500.
Hii ni 500.
500 kama napeleka ng'ambo, iko tofauti price.
Okay. Locally ni 500. He said this is 500 locally, but when you are doing export, because of the expenses and the taxes, it will go higher. Probably it depends on where you're being sold. Na sasa mimi nataka kununua gani iko ready ya kuniuzia?
Hata hii iko ready.
Mzee is telling us of an instant when somebody came here and bought this, and when you taste it, it is appetizing. So he kept on licking it, and then actually he was about to die. Though information reached Mzee that salt is causing chaos. So Mzee told him, just take a whole 2 liters of water and give him to drink. So he drank all the water, then he was sweating, and then, hydration or dehydration, whatever you want to call it, and he survived. So he's warning us that don't take too much. You lick it, it's pretty appetizing, you want to continue licking, but don't do it. Just use it a little bit in your food, and that's it. When you are sick, use it like medicine, just a little bit, and don't overdo it. Anything, too much of anything is poisonous. Good.